Another concept in infinite limits is the concept of vertical asymptote. So the line with equation x equals a is a vertical asymptote of the graph of f if at least one of the following is true. First, the limit of f of x as x approaches a from the left is equal to positive infinity. Second is the limit of f of x as x approaches a from the left is equal to negative infinity. Third, the limit of f of x as x approaches a from the right is equal to positive infinity. And finally, the limit of f of x as x approaches a from the right is equal to negative infinity. So kahit alin sa apat na yan ang mangyari, we say that x equals a is a vertical asymptote of the graph. So let's take a look at this example. Let's say this is the graph of f of x. And we will show if this has vertical asymptote. So you can easily observe that f of x decreases indefinitely as x approaches negative 4, while f of x grows without bound as x approaches 2. So in conclusion, we say that the lines x equals negative 4 and x equals 2 are the vertical asymptotes of f of x. Now let's consider the graph of f of x equals x over x minus 2. So as you can see here, the limit of x over x minus 2 as x approaches 2 from the left is equal to negative infinity, while the limit of x over x minus 2 as x approaches 2 from the right is positive infinity. Hence, in either of the conclusions, we see that the line x equals 2 is a vertical asymptote of f of x. Observe here that x equals 2 makes our function undefined. Therefore, to easily determine the possible equations of vertical asymptotes of a function, so we should check for which value or values of c will the function be undefined. In case of the function f of x equals x over x minus 2, observe that this will be undefined at x minus 2. Therefore, if we equate this to 0, then the vertical asymptote is at x equals 2. So we have the function f of x equals x over x squared minus 9. By looking at the denominator, the factors are x minus 3 and x plus 3. Therefore, these two factors here means that the possible vertical asymptotes are at x equals 3 and x equals negative 3. So, to determine kung eto nga ba yung kanilang vertical asymptote, we check by using infinite limits. So, first, we will find the limit of x over x squared minus 9 as x approaches 3 from the left. So this is now equal to the limit of x over x plus 3, x minus 3 as x approaches 3 from the left. So by direct substitution, that is 3 over 6 times 0 negative, or that is negative infinity. Then the limit of x over x squared minus 9 as x approaches 3 from the right is equal to the limit of x over x plus 3 times x minus 3 as x approaches 3 from the right. And this becomes 3 over 6 times 0 positive. So that is positive infinity. Now, for the second value, we have negative 3. So the limit of x over x plus 3 times x minus 3 as x approaches negative 3 from the left is equal to negative 3 over so this is 0 from the left times negative 6, so we have negative 3 over 0 positive, so we have negative infinity. For the limit of x over x plus 3 times x minus 3 as x approaches negative 3 from the right, we have negative 3 over, so this is now 0 positive, times negative 6, so we have negative 3 over 0 negative, or that is positive infinity. Now, from the 4 previous results, we say that x equals negative 3 and x equals 3 are vertical asymptotes. Of f of x. Kasi nga naipakita natin na tama nga naman kapag kinuha natin yung limit at negative 3 and 3, papunta nga siya doon sa positive and negative infinity.